My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. A soldier at rest in Soldier's Rest. Alright, it's time for us to move on. Before I make another pun. What do I want to do? There are a few options. One of my options exists in trying to go through the dark stuff right now. Or there is, of course, the option of actually just proceeding with the video game. Maybe I should go with that one. Because the last two episodes have mostly been about me adjusting my build so that I can have a little bit more fun with the game, trying out some new styles. I've got, obviously, Santia's Spear right now is kind of like the big thing that I've got going. I've also changed up and got a lot of Pyromancy into my build. I'm running real tight on equipment. I've got this Royal Soldier Ring +1. That increases my equip load. Yeah. Interesting. I can't wear that when I get the third dragon ring. We'll worry about that later. Bloody expensive? What is this bloody expensive you're talking? Lever and then jumping. No, thank you. What is this bloody expensive you're talking about? Is it just, like, the door looks real expensive? Oh. Oh, yeah. No key to the embedded in your inventory. I imagine there wouldn't be. Here we will find the key, strong magic shield, in one of these. I shouldn't say which, because I don't know for certain. I think it might be that one over there. But the key to the embedded we are going to find later. The key to the embedded is ooh, fire seed. Excellent, we can get to a +10, +10 Pyromancy glove. Key to King's Passage, excellent. Down we go. And then that will unlock the door directly ahead of us. Anyway, the key to the embedded is actually a really, really interesting weapon in that it's a weapon. It's a keyblade, kind of. Although I will actually want to complete the quest that is associated with it. Just for funsies. There we are. Hang on. Oh yeah, that locks itself from the inside. Never mind. Whee! This does not open the king doors. This just opens this passage specifically. What? Okay, this area looks a lot different. Did they remap this area? Oh no, they didn't. It's just here. Okay, cool. Pick up item, luring skull. Excellent. Pointless, I imagine so. Quagmire, tough enemy ahead. Okay, so many of these will come alive. I've got to move very slowly. Think carefully, exactly. And as soon as any of them start with the glowing red eyes, I want to run the fuck away and then deal with them at that point. There's one of them. Oh. Oh shit. They're not even waiting this time. Don't you fucking dare. So I do have pokes. These guys have fucking strong attacks, though. The best thing that you can do is what I'm doing right now, which is you walk out of their leashing range, and then they kind of have to retreat. And then you can kind of trivialize the entirety of it. I understand this isn't in the spirit of the game to do it in the way that I'm doing, but to be fair, doing it in the spirit of the game is really dangerous. Because these guys break through all armor and poise. Like, it's absurd. Okay. Item. Stone Palmer. Nice. Looks like my twin blade actually kind of shreks these guys. I call it a twin blade. It's Santia's Spear using its twin blade moves. Okay. I don't think the rest of them wake up, or at least they didn't in the first one. However, there are all of these bodies scattered along here just to tell you exactly how difficult this is. Twinkling Titanite, excellent. Very glad that I got that one. And Petrified Something. Ashen Knight Boyd. Really? You can actually be summoned here. That's interesting. Oh. Hyun Third. I am going to guess that you are not an NPC. Okay, so here we have Benhart of Yugo, whom I am going to summon for this fight, but only because... Huh? Spooky. Yeah, there is no way that you're actually an NPC. Look at that. You've got a chime, you're doing a hex build with a katana. Yeah. That's almost a cheesy build as well. Okay, of course, I can't talk. I've got the raw Santir Spear. So we're summoning Benhart of Yugo mostly to complete his quest. He needs to defeat bosses with us. Oh, okay. It's also worth noting that he'll actually take the aggro, and then we can kind of just go in behind and deal an ass load of damage to this Mirror Knight. Damn it. That attack takes a little longer than I thought it would. So the thing that we want to stop this Looking Glass Knight from doing is putting his mirror on the floor. I say his mirror is his shield. Because when he does that, first off, he has really high defenses, and secondly, he will summon a phantom through his shield. Run away, run away. And then you have to fight the phantom and him at the same time. So if we can at all stop him from doing that, it's worth investing our time into. Yep. He's also got that attack for when he summons the lightning from the sky. Up! Fuck you. Fuck you. Yep. Defense is way too high at that point. We couldn't actually stop him. I don't know if you can stagger him out of that, but it's really annoying. Oh, damn it. Oh, managed to get out of that one. Managed to kill the knight as well. Looking Glass Knight isn't on that much health, but neither is Benhart of Yugo, and I do need Benhart to survive this fight. Okay. We will just deflect entirely off the shield of the Looking Glass Knight, so we need to avoid that if at all possible. Ah, fuck me. Benhart of Yugo needs to survive. No! There we go. Saved him. Hang on. Praise the sun, Benhart. Praise the sun. Benhart didn't praise the sun. We're not friends anymore. Okay. There are still a few things here that I want. Just this over here to begin with, before I descend down into the Shrine of Amana. One of the most hated areas in this video game, and I don't know why. I mean, like, it's just such a fun, really relaxed, easy area. Praise the sun. What do you mean? Oh, right, it was praise the sun question mark, because there is no sun to praise here. Try right, light ahead. Light ahead? What do you mean light ahead? If I had a torch at that point, would it reveal a secret? I don't think so. That mechanic doesn't even exist yet. So introducing that as a mechanic for revealing things this late in the game would not make sense. The closest thing I can think of is these sconces. The light sconces that you light up, and then certain NPCs appear. Excellent. No bonfire. Damn. So there are going to be so many items that I want to pick up in this area, and picking them up is going to be so painful. Oh, no. Because if you stray from the beaten path in the Shrine of Amana, you will get shit on. So you can see we've got a really large lake down there, and then we've got kind of like a primary path you can see. Kind of dotted with enemies. I'm going to try and avoid going down there for as long as possible, because there are still a few things up here that I would like to get done first. So, firstly, this door over here. Oh, there's an Archdrake, I believe they're called? Not Archduke. Yes, Archduke Ferdinand's is up here. It's really interesting. It's weird. Very odd design choice. Okay. Do a stabbing attack, so I can break that, and then I'll eventually go down and collect it from the area that it's dropped to. Excellent. Ooh. You're not very well hidden now, are you? Chest ahead, therefore hurrah for prudence. And enemy ahead, try jump attack. Or I could just poke the shit out of him. Skeptic Spice and Wilted Dusk Herb. The Wilted Dusk Herb is for replenishing spell usages. Enemy ahead, try jump. Oh, no, that's the... Okay, never mind. I thought it was telling me to jump off the cliff trying to attack an enemy, but it was actually directed in the other direction. Good work, Ryan. You are the most of a bolter. I was gonna say the most eloquent person of all time, but then I proved it wrong immediately. Rather pointless, okay. So you can see there's some shimmering there, just over there. And you can also see below the water, if YouTube quality doesn't actually kind of like crush this out, you should be able to see that there is a little bit of a kind of like creature under there. I'll target it so that I can show you. Boom. Yep. And there's going to be an absolute shitload of those as we continue our journey through the Shrine of Amana. All of them hiding in water that you can't see. Well, not that you can't see, but that makes it... Excuse me, who gave you permission to continue living? Okay. At this point, it's relatively good of an idea to light one up. Mostly because you need to be able to see the ground below you, right? You need to be able to see that there is footing below you, because it's a very steep decline into drowning if you don't pay attention to the exact edges. And it's very difficult to see without the torch. Okay, Twinkling Titanite and Flame Butterfly. Good work, Ryan. The Flame Butterfly. Excellent. Really good start here. Okay. So I'm going to be trying to kind of just poke these guys out of existence. Spot them before they spot me. That's the strap. Because this area is just infested with them. Luckily, they have that little animation above... Well, I say animation, I mean kind of like... pixel effect. Luckily, they have that above them, so I can actually see that they're there. Small... Smooth and silky stone, excellent. Human effigy, lovely. I feel like that was a trap, basically. 2 human effigies in the middle of all of those enemies. I feel like that was kind of a setup. But it's fine. It was hardly effective if that was what the plan was. I've got to be very quick with my timings. Oh my god. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. As soon as I rolled, I was going to break my torch. Can I relight my torch off this? Oh, I can. Oh, it's beautiful. I'm the happiest man of all time. I wanted to get that down first so that while I'm in here talking to this lovely lady, Tongue required ahead, try plunging attack.
We knew you were coming, and stopped singing. We are Milfanito. We are here to sing to those bound by death and dark.
Do you think it's a coincidence that their name ends in Nito, who in the first game was the Lord of Death? He literally invented death.
We will sing here, forever, as we always have, from long, long ago. We know nothing of the world outside, and why should we? For we will never leave.
It's a very defeatist attitude.
Do you seek King Vendrick?
Yes.
But what is a king, after all?
Husband to Queen.
We know nothing of the world outside, for we will never leave here. When we sing, the little ones dance. The little ones grant comfort to those who bear death and dark. This is what we were taught.
I'm not entirely certain what she means by the little ones. It might be human effigies.
Is there anything wrong? Perhaps this will help.
Thank you very much for the smooth and silky stone.
This is all that we can do. When we sing, the...
Oh, really? Huh, I seem to recall being able to talk to her and then she disappears into thin air. Evidently I might be wrong about that. Mistaken slightly. Oh well. All looking quite good. You are on a fucking mission, sonny. Whoa, they inflict a lot of bleed damage. I was not prepared for that. Okay, so only 2 hits from them will be taken in order to actually get me... Well, actually 3 hits, but... It's still real close on that bleed. If you're wondering why am I so worried about bleed, it's because as soon as you start bleeding, well, as soon as you are affected with bleed, you lose, I want to say, a lot of health. Okay, that's where we are eventually going to go. I want to try and exactly bait these guys out one at a time, because they just suck. They suck so much. They stagger you forever, and they suck. Oh god. Oh my god, I'm already out of Estus? Oh right, yeah, there's no bonfire before this. Right. I forgot about that. Soul of a Lost Undead and Torch. Excellent. Okay, I think it's actually probably worth my while to drink a Divine Blessing here. Mostly because I never use the Divine Blessings at all. So having a situation in which one of them is actually even slightly useful is already worth capitalizing upon. Let's get you as well. I'm very glad that their dead bodies don't have particle effects, so I don't keep going to bother the dead bodies. I'm almost certain that this is a mimic. Can I check the bloodstain? Read message. Try chest. Touch bloodstain. Okay, that person actually died by just walking away. Uh-huh. They just went, whee, it's time for me to go die. They samurai jacked it. Straight up walked into the water and that was the end of them. Excellent. And we've been told just a bit earlier through gameplay that this particle effect means that enemies are nearby. And it's true. There's these guys. Who are roaches with mushrooms crawling on their back. Well, mushrooms growing on their back, rather. Is that everything? Oh, that was efficient. The mushrooms, however, do spray out a corrosive gas. Twinkling titanite, small, smooth, and silky stone. Excellent. Weakness, fatty, therefore jog. I like it. I like it a lot. But what if I had the onion knight armor on? Katarina's armor. I mean, I can't get in there as it stands, but even then, I would feel real bad about it. Okay, there's my first bonfire. Just where the flame is right now. Time to get there without dying. Just so that I can replenish my Estus. Excellent. It's done. Nope, don't you dare. Not at all, sonny boy. Oh, okay. Let's get that Estus up. Now you can die before you even get close. Now introduces the really annoying elements of the Shrine of Amana, and this... Well, that guy killed himself. And this is the element that everyone kind of calls the shitty, annoying, difficult, unfair element. These sorceresses. So their spells will stagger you. They do a lot of damage. And there's a lot of the sorceresses. So you can actually just get stagger fucked by their spells, let alone any of the actual other threats in this video game. Oh, it looks like there's an ogre up there now. Interesting. But yes, let alone any of the actual other threats in this area. They can just kill you themselves, and the attacks home. And are relatively fast as well. It's just... it's bad all around. Yeah. I heard the water rustling a little more than I was making the water rustle, so I decided to back off there for a moment. Is that a... is that a dragon rider up there? What is happening here? Okay. You need to be dead. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm relatively close to the edges of this. I'm gonna have to go back to Flame Butterfly. Because I just don't want to fall off the edge and die in that way. No! Whoa, buddy! Cool it! Holy shit. Yep. Yep. Double drink real quick. Yep. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll remove your health in an instant. Hang on. Do I have a short bow light enough that I can just proc these guys from far? Without sacrificing my roll? Pyromancy Flame actually weighs nothing, so unless I have something that weighs 1... Oh my god, a lightning short bow weighs exactly 1. That's unexpected. But I'm still out of the ability. Out of fast roll ability. Oh well. Okay, I'll put dark arrows on it. Let's begin as we usually would. Killing all of the bleedingly easy ones to kill. I'll let them come to me whenever possible. I really wanted to get in the backstab animation there. Yes, because you're immune while backstabbing someone. Okay. Let's get you down really easily like this. Got him. Okay, where's the next one? You know what? I don't even like the look of you. You're dying. Hang on. What? Okay, apparently my range does not allow for that. It's very quickly time to change back. Up. Okay, here we go, buddy. Here we go. Slam it down. A little less powerfully, thank you. Gotcha. Whew. Okay, now it's time to go back to human. Because I would very much prefer, if there were any invaders in this area, that I actually get to battle them as intended. And it's also time to get another torch out because I don't exactly trust my path. Okay, I should just be able to walk around these if I just walk at the correct angles. Oh, wow. One attack is enough to inflict that much bleed. That's really bad. That is bad for business right there. Okay, walk past it. Excellent. The more and more I look at it, the more that looks like a Dragon Rider right there. Another one here. I don't know if that ground is steady. Don't know for certain. I know from here it is. Cool. Excellent. Excellent. Another fire seed? I think that's death. Is that death? There's a dead body over there. How is that? Hang on. Nowhere to light my torch. Oh, there is. There he is. Boom. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. No, it looks like I can step here. No bleed inflicted. I will take that as super high success. Yeah, this area looks relatively fruitless. Okay. I feel like with all of the people in this area dead, it's probably time to go and face this guy. There's just a Dragon Rider chilling here. This is the most sus thing of all time. Now the thing is, with the Dragon Rider, what I've usually done in order to combat him is I've rolled around him. Evidently I'm not going to be able to do that right now. Can I just drag him off the bridge? Like leash him away? Okay, first off, yes, I can do that. Secondly, not a good idea. Okay, so if I'm going to be fighting him while we're both in water, it's a pretty good idea for me to get this weapon into a very water-friendly state. Whenever an enemy is in water, they have much lower lightning resistance. What the? I am so annoyed right now. Yep, I'm dead. There was a sorcerer hiding behind a pillar that I hadn't checked and decided not to fire at me at any previous point until I was in a fight with the dude there. So that's a kind of intro to how much this area hates you. Let's rest at this bonfire, and we'll deal with all of that hatred next time on Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. My name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself. If you have, please click like. It does help me get my content out to new people. There's also a playlist in the description below with all my content on Dark Souls, past, present, and future. And hopefully, we'll see you next time.